Well, hello and welcome. It is time once again to try to fix something. And today on the workbench, we are taking a look at a PS5 Slim. And this is my first PS5 Slim that I've gotten into work on. I did buy another Slim recently, but it's a banned console. It works, but it's banned. I bought it just for parts and to have something to compare it to. So this is the first one I've gotten in actually to fix and potentially resell. So now the story behind this one, my understanding is that it actually had smoke come out of it. Apparently the power supply went poof and the magic smoke came out. So we'll find out if that's the only problem it has. But yeah, hopefully I do have, since I did buy that banned one, I do have a power supply to compare it to. So that should help. That always helps. Let's get this thing apart and let's just see how bad the smoke damage is, shall we? Well, here we are inside the workbench, and I've got this power supply. I was getting ready to take it apart. Thought I would give it a quick test, and sure enough, power supply works just fine. Yeah, I was lied to. It's not the power supply. It's on the main board, apparently, which I did not even try to turn it on because I was assuming there was, power supply, dead power supply. So our problem is not going to be here, though. I'm shocked. I was lied to. I decided to go ahead and check this power supply at a little higher current draw, 30 amps. Seems to be still running smooth. We don't have a power supply problem. Well, I decided to go ahead and bring the chassis in here, or at least the board and the heatsink combination, since it looks like the power supply is fine. And I did bring in the front panel button. A little different. The Slims are a little bit different. The buttons are not on a separate board. The LEDs are on the same board as the ports, so it's a little different. But anyway, see if I can show you what this thing is doing. It is plugged in. We are getting 12 volts, no problem. So we're not shorting the 12 volt supply out. We beep, blue light, and back off again. So this is just a good old-fashioned beep on off. I'm not seeing any signs of smoke or anything like that. It just seems to be a beep on off. So all right, that should be off right there. I pressed it again. Let's just see. I'm kind of curious what rails are coming up when we turn the power on, and if any are not coming up. Let's see. All right, our APU core voltages should be one here. Yeah, 0.9. You press it again to turn it off. Let's try this one. 0.9. Okay. That looks pretty normal. How about our RAM voltage? 1.35 should be, I believe. Yep, she's there. These voltages, I can't remember what they are. 0.879, that sounds reasonable. There's another one here. .858. Okay, that all looks reasonable. So, do we just have bad RAM? Because that is a classic look of a piece of bad memory. Is that beep on, beep off? And this is Micron RAM, so always a possibility with Micron RAM. We need to pull the codes from this thing, I suppose, so we're not guessing so much. So let me get set up for that, and we'll see if we can read some error codes, and something maybe will lead us in the right direction. Well, I have connected this main board to the UART reader and the code reading software, and this is what we get. Whole lot of RAM related errors, all pointing to RAM 7. So, well, that's nice. At least we're isolated down to one RAM. I need to see if I have any of this RAM. I believe I looked at it, and it is, if we can see it, is it going to show up? Micron RAM. Micron RAM for the win. Or the lose, depending how you want to look at it. So let me see if I've got one of those exact chips on hand. I hope so. Well, looking through my parts, I did find in a bag, anti-static bag on the workbench here. I did find a couple of chips that seemed like they would be appropriate. If you can read that part number, I can't read it. D9ZPL. I have two of them. I have reballed them, and so hopefully at least one of those is still good. Let's see if we can get it swapped out and see if that fixes our problem. Alright, well, our suspected bad RAM chip has been replaced. Number 7. They are numbered like this, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one was replaced. So it's time to see if we've done any good whatsoever, or if that RAM chip is any good. There's our bad one sitting over there. Let's get some AC power into this chassis, and let's see if she will turn on and stay on. Okay, she's flashing blue and staying on. That's an improvement. I have connected my monitor over here. Nothing yet, though. Nothing yet. Oh, there we go. Yep, RAM chip number 7 was bad. Okay, well that's gonna that sped things up quite a bit, because I do hate changing out every piece of RAM, just trying to figure out what was wrong. Okay, we're rebooting after our storage check. I don't have any kind of a fan, of course, so she may overheat. I'm not sure how hot these Slims run. That's getting warm already. All right, we are back and working, looks like. Okay, let me get this back out there in the chassis. Let's just see if she will run and be stable. Well, this PS5 Slim is fully reassembled and seems to be healthy. I've been letting it run. I'm going to let it run for a while longer just to make sure it's nice and stable, but so far she's working well. So it looks like even for the Slims, bad RAM is going to be a problem, especially Micron RAM. I hope you liked that one. Thought it was somewhat interesting, educational, entertaining, any of the above. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in that very next repair. So long for now.